The consistency was abnormal. I have your biopsy results.
This program examines podiatric medical conditions and the procedures involved with treating them. Due to their graphic nature, viewer discretion is advised.
Feeling okay? Are you nervous?
My mouth is so dry. I haven't had anything to drink.
Holly.
Hi. Good. How are you?
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I am like nervous, excited.
Okay.
More nervous.
All right. We'll be excited after.
Okay.
After we have toes that are separated.
My web feet, they have always affected me. Just being called freak or things like that. I just want to be like everybody else.
I'm gonna mark your foot with a nice B. The B is for Brad. All right, Holly.
Awesome.
We'll see you in there.
Okay, sounds
All right,
good.
Bye. My plan for Holly is to separate her webbed toes. Although it seems very simple, it's not. There's not enough skin to necessarily cover each toe. It really requires a specific zigzag technique that can flap over and cover Holly's toes. All right, cool.
I recently started this. Do you
Oh,
sit down?
it's very nice.
I love to sit down.
Thank you.
It's my favorite. My name is Sarah Holler. I am a foot and ankle surgeon. 6 years ago, I started my residency at Hoboken University Medical Center, and Brad was my chief resident. Working with Brad on an everyday basis, it's like working alongside one of your best friends, but also you get to actually, you get to change people's feet, people's lives.
To separate her webbed foot, our incision planning is taking a little time. This is called a zigzag procedure. I'm gonna start my incision.
Really good?
Yeah.
Really good. All right.
So there's a lot of neurovascular structures that go through all of our toes. And it's really critical that we dissect really perfectly to help her toes survive.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. I think I can already see how this is gonna flap down and make a skinny little toe.
We're almost all the way through.
All right.
Just keep it right there.
Yeah, I think that's good. Yes. More band. Yep.
Okay. You can see that they're perfectly separated. Now, there's a tricky part, though, because one of the biggest complications that we have here is blood flow to this area and the flaps losing their blood flow.
The zigzag pattern is critical for this part of our surgery. The skin tissue is free at this point in time and kind of waving like a pennant banner. So by flapping each one of them over and stitching them to one another, eventually the skin will form one big piece. It looks good, though.
I think she's going to be very happy with the result. I know that I am. She completely does not have any webbing in that toe inner space anymore. Hopefully the toes don't stay white. Can we drop the tourniquet, please? Just going to make sure these toes don't stay white. The toes can become white, which means it's not getting appropriate blood flow to the area. But you massage the calf, you drop the leg, you release the tourniquet, you release all dressings, you hold your breath. To be honest, like a white toe should not last longer than 30 seconds to a minute. Let's cut everything. So important that we got blood of those toes now, or she's gonna have 3 toes. I mean, it's still white. Oh my gosh. She had a post-op complication. It's called white toe. Not getting blood flow. They just turn white, almost like you saw a ghost. If blood flow doesn't come back to a white toe, the worst case scenario, the toe essentially dies. is so important that we get blood of those toes now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
When they're still white, it's one of those moments where you hold your breath. Crossing fingers, crossing toes, crossing it all.
There starts to be concern and panic that sets in, but all you have to do is be calm, maintain your composure, and go through the necessary steps.
There you go.
Let's drop it again.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Look here. Okay, here. This is really pink.
Yeah.
Toe number 2 came back. Toe number 3 didn't.
Yeah. What do you think?
Gotta get some warm compresses on her. All right, let's move her. One of the toes looked a little better than the other one, so we felt comfortable taking Holly out of the operating room. What we want is we want to apply warm compresses to the leg, and that's going to get a lot of blood to the area. This is a bear hugger. It's going to be very warm, which is what we want to promote a lot of blood flow to the toes, so they get nice and healthy. Each individual toe has little tiny microvessels, and to get the blood flow back to that toe is very critical. Why isn't it pinking up? Is there any way to raise the bed up? Yeah, and angle it down. It was the longest white toes that I've ever seen, and I'm starting to get stressed out. So what we're gonna do right now is pop a couple of these stitches and get some more blood flow back to that toe.
Probably one of those big sutures. Yeah. See, like this guy?
All right, so what we're gonna test for right now is just to make sure that there's adequate blood flow to the tips of our toes. You can see that the blood flow is returning to the toes, which is fantastic. High five. Your toes are separated. High five, Holly.
High five.
Holly looks good.
Okay, good.
All right. Toe has color.
Amazing.
Success.
We went through all the colors of the rainbow. Never a dull moment.
Never.
The surgical complication, although it was a setback and very scary, it was managed, and she's doing very well.
Hi, I'm here to see Dr. Brad.
Today is the day for Holly's follow-up. We corrected her web toes, so I was looking forward to seeing her, making sure everything was looking good.
Hey.
Hello there, Holly.
How are you?
I'm well, and how are you?
I feel like I'm finally back on my feet.
I really just want to take a look at the,
for sure.
toes. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take this off for you.
Okay.
All right.
Still sparkly.
Wow.
It's like kind of hard a little bit. Like I've been
no,
using
you still have
that.
some skin underneath. That's just the callus, which is very normal. So once that callus starts separating even more, that'll all be fine. I love it. Once that callus releases, she's gonna have perfect looking toes. Night and day difference.
Yeah, call me Holly Two Toes now.
All right, Holly. I'm really happy to give you your toe socks.
Oh,
okay,
the toe
so there you go.
I was totally caught off guard with the toe socks. I love them.
The moment of truth. Let's see if we can get all these little piggies to the market. Okay. So, as you can see, Holly, all of your toes are in the toe sock.
That's so cool. It's like 13-year-old me is so happy.
I definitely feel more confident in my stability.
I want to get my other toe done because
this one sure will be just as beautiful.
You wear those with pride now, okay?
I will.
And take some pictures and send them.
It's gonna be all over social.
I've been up all night. I didn't really get much that, sleep. And just hopefully that it's not cancer and I can have this thing removed.
Give me a hug.
All right.
Take care of yourself. We're gonna be hopeful.
Let's be hopeful.
All right.
Today is the day of Troy's biopsy. We're doing basically an incisional biopsy because we have to determine whether or not the mass that Troy has in his left foot is cancerous or non-cancerous. So stakes are definitely high. I'm gonna throw good vibes into the universe and pray and hope that it is not cancerous. But first things first, we gotta get this biopsy done. On the surgical plan today, I'm gonna take 3 different specimens that we're gonna send to pathology to see what this thing is. I wanna kind of observe it myself on the x-ray. When you look at the images of Troy's foot, it's very, very suspicious. To me, it throws up warning signs, so we gotta see what all of that is. So we'll see once we cut into it, see if there's anything abnormal about it, and then we'll go from there. Incision. I'm going to ellipse out a piece of the skin, take that, and send that to pathology. The next step, you can see it's exposed right here. This is part of the bony tumor. I definitely want to be able to get all the way across. So right now I'm just going to take my sagittal saw and just plane this area right here and then send this portion to pathology. Okay, so it's like chalky white. So the chunk that I shaved off was very, very hard. It looked like it was like very chalky, but the same thing was on the inside of the bone. Still hard, like the consistency of bone. Usually there's a cortex of the bone that's hard, and then inside of the bone there's bone marrow, which is soft. This bone tumor just was hard throughout. So the consistency was definitely abnormal. The next step, you can see it's exposed. So I definitely want to be able to get a deeper sample of that bone with something very specific to a bone biopsy. It's a judgement needle. So essentially burrows a hole out so I can take a chunk of the bone out. Just pushing it into the tumor, so that way I can get like a section of it. It'll come out in like a tube, in this tube actually. Okay, Sully didn't get anything now. You might have to go in again. Super tough bone there. Yeah, I gotta mallet it in a little bit more. If I don't get enough sample for pathology, they could just tell me that my sample was not adequate enough for us to get a good diagnosis. And I want to know a definitive answer because it's life or death. It's really hard. Oh, man. I'm trying to get a deeper sample of the bone tumor. Troy's bone is incredibly hard, so I have to basically mallet the judgement in order to even burrow a hole to even get a sample. Super tough bone there. Maybe one more try in a different spot. Yeah, it's really hard. Super hard. Whatever it is. There we go. Okay, that's good enough. Let's flush and close and wait and pray. My tool got a deeper portion of the bone sample, and I sent all of that to pathology. The top portion of the bone tumor and a deeper portion of the tumor. Pathology should have more than enough bone samples now to determine if Troy has cancer or not. If I see something that's not supposed to be there, like the mass on Troy's foot, I want to take it out. I want to do something about it. But at the same time, I did start the process in getting us some answers. That's it. Usually benign tumors are symmetrical, encapsulated within the bone. And it's like, you know, you can drain it, you can just remove it, fill it with other bone. A benign tumor does not look like this. My hope is that it's just a really strange benign tumor, but my fear is that it's probably cancerous. As soon as we find out, we'll have a better plan on how to move forward with whatever result we get. I performed an incisional biopsy of Troy's bone tumor about a week ago. So today is the day that I'm gonna give him his pathology results and determine how to treat Troy from here on out.
How are you feeling?
Really scared. Yeah, I really don't want cancer. It's gonna be a life-changing experience.
Let's get the results first. Fingers crossed. You're gonna be okay.
If I had something like Troy has on his foot that has the potential to be cancer, it's been growing over the course of several years. There's no amount of anxiety that would be too great for me right now, especially because this could determine the course of your whole life.
Nervous.
Don't get so much into your head. Let's see what she has to say first.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
Hey, hello, doctor.
Hi, how's it going, Troy?
Oh.
Hello, how's it going?
We're trying not to stress out, but...
I know, you guys have probably had a pretty stressful week.
Oh, yeah.
We've been
I know.
distracting ourselves as best as we can.
I hear ya. So let's recap everything. You've had this growth on your foot. It's been growing since you were a child. Your MRI did look really, really suspicious for a cancerous bone tumor. So I needed to get to the bottom of it, okay? And I hate that, you know, we had to wait this long. But I have your results. And you're completely benign, which is great, okay? None of these came back as any form of cancer whatsoever.
Oh, that's really good news.
All
right.
benign. Benign means no cancer, none whatsoever. And I'm so excited, like you have no idea. You're shedding tears, I know, I'm so excited.
I started crying. I was very relieved. Troy has been my best friend, my cousin, my brother for most of our lives. And I didn't want to see him have to suffer through that. I really didn't.
This makes me so happy that I can confidently move forward. Now we can focus on how to go about fixing your foot, okay?
That sounds good.
That sounds
really
So
good.
take a deep breath. Let's plan for your bigger surgery. Remember, we have a Lisfranc's fracture, so what we need to do is go ahead and bring it all together. The biggest challenge is just how we're gonna get this mass all the way gone. So while we're out of the woods with the whole cancer talk, we're not out of the woods with how you're gonna heal from this bigger, larger surgery, okay?
Okay.
I don't know what your schedule looks like.
Oh, dude, I am free whenever you need me.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we can move forward and getting this huge bone tumor removed and fixing that underlying Lisfranc's fracture.
Hi.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Excited for you?
Yes.
I'm excited for you to have new feet.
Yeah. Go to the park. And,
Yeah.
No, it's crazy to think that my foot's going to look normal again. Thank you.
Welcome.
Think about happy feet.
Yeah.
Kim Warren is here today for surgery, and it's a big day for her. Kim is going to be a very challenging surgery. Kim is dealing with rheumatoid, which basically means her joints are all shifting. She has a very arthritic bunion. The toes are really crossed over each other and a lot of dislocations that are happening. The bottom of her feet, you can see the bones pressing so tight against the skin. That's why she has so much pain walking. So I'm going to take out some of those bones, straighten all the toes, and get everything ready to go for her. Pretty good one, huh?
That's pretty extreme.
Yes, it is.
It's like tic-tac-toe.
They're all stacking on top of each other. I make an incision. Thank you. So you can see like the erosion of the met head. Big cartilage
she's
defects.
so arthritic.
Oh yeah. And like
Oof.
just like, oh yeah, there you go. So these are flakes of cartilage. So I'm down to the arthritic bunion, and it's pretty bad in there. The arthritis has definitely eroded away most of her cartilage. Cartilage pieces are kind of falling off. I'm looking at them now, and it's really destroyed. Can I have a curette? Thank you. And so it sounds like I'm scraping teeth, which is basically me scraping away all the remaining cartilage that's left on there. And it's important that I do that so I can get a nice solid fusion of the bone.
You would have made a really good dentist.
Beautiful.
Good job on that.
And you can even see with the release we've done, you can see how straight the toe will go. All right, you want to move over to these guys and see what we can do over here so we can get this second toe kind of out of the way? You can see that metatarsal head over here? Yeah, it's really dislocated. The toe is not lined up with the bone behind it. We have to take out just the right amount of bone to actually straighten out the toe. I'll take that saw. Thank you. I'm gonna try and scoop him out of there. Yeah, I think it's wild. You don't want to come out. The bone is really buried at the very bottom of this foot, so I'm pushing it up, but I just can't get the whole thing out. Oh, I just need to get it out. I cannot get the head of this bone out of the bottom of the foot. It is just down there. If I can't free up this bone, I don't know what else to do. There's no way. It's deep in there. Yeah, I think it's wild. You don't want to come out. Kim's surgery is super challenging. The second toe is giving me problems. It is so hard to access this bone. It is just down there. Just need to get it out.
Glamoury.
Good job. Trying to give myself some extra space to get down there. I have Brad get them a glamoury, like an ice cream scoop, kind of under the bone on the bottom of the foot. Oh, that's it. Yes, you nasty little thing.
Bye.
Took long enough to get down there. So you can see it's like eroded and it's definitely been rubbing on the bottom of her foot. So now it's completely free, which is awesome. So the next step is remove this bone, this guy and this guy, so everything else can sit perfectly straight. I need to shorten all of these bones across the front of the foot to straighten all these toes. Okay. Beautiful. Into it. Once I take them out and then really correcting and pinning everything into appropriate position, she'll be able to walk without pain. There he is. Next up, I'm gonna fix the big toe and fuse it permanently in place. Good. Solid. That's a straight toe. All right, so the big toe is done. The plate is on, and we're gonna move on to pinning some toes. Sexy. I'm running these wires in the tips of the toes to make sure that they stay stable. Now I need to flex the toes up and drill the wire back in completely to hold everything perfectly straight. Next wire. Beautiful, right down the center.
Sarah, the foot looks awesome.
It does, it looks really, really good. All the toes are straight, the big toe is straight, everything is in great alignment. All right, we're done. Everything is lined up exactly as it should be. I love the way the toes look. I love how straight the foot is. 6 weeks, we're gonna pull out those wires and see all those straight toes, and hopefully everything's healed up. I think she's gonna be really excited.
Good job, Sarah.
Yeah, thanks,
Talk
man.
to you later. Yeah.
All right, I'm all done. All right, next one. awaiting your arrival. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So you had a huge reconstruction. How is your pain? How are you doing these days?
It's wonderful. I hardly have any pain at all. So
Oh my gosh.
it's just amazing.
Let's kind of get down to this thing.
Okay.
I want to see what this looks like.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Oh, that looks fantastic. This guy, yes, he's still swollen. You still have kind of some scarring over here. All of that will disappear over time and you'll be left with a normal looking foot. This is so awesome. This is everything I hoped for you.
It looks good. It looks like a normal foot now.
Everything is straight as it should be. You have literally no more bunion. You have everything that fits nicely inside of a shoe. And the fact that you're pain-free.
Yes, that's the #1 thing.
You are clear and free, have so much fun.
Yay. My
Deal?
granddaughter will love that.